Hey friends, Nadine here, coming at you from my house today, and I am going to show you guys what I keep in my teacher bag. All right, so here is my teacher bag. I don't have a teacher bag. I've never had a teacher bag. I don't have something that I take to and from school every day. I have my purse that I always carry with me, like anywhere. I have like a lunch box that I bring my lunch in every day in school, but I don't have like a teacher bag with like schoolwork in it. And so, psych. No teacher bag. I don't have anything in my teacher bag at all. Now I do occasionally still bring stuff home to grade. Right now at the end of the year, I've got a ton of stuff going on with projects that I'm doing with my kids and the end of my semester in grad school, and they're wrapping up tests, and there's all the late work and makeup work and test corrections. So I feel like I'm like drowning in grading right now. And there are definitely times when I want to bring stuff home to work on. So when I need to bring things home to grade, I use this little accordion thing. So I do occasionally bring things home. But at school, I have folders for each class period, not grade level, each class period. And in those folders, I will put like tests or quizzes or projects, like whatever papers I collect from kids as a whole class goes in that class folder. Like late work and test corrections and things like that go in a different place. I've got like my makeup work location, and then I've got my like whole class grading location, if that makes sense. Maybe I'll show you guys sometime. But if I'm going to take stuff home, I just grab the folder of the class worth of tests that I need to grade. I take the folder home, and then I can grade it at home. I just keep everything in the folders, and then I transport it back. So I haven't ever lost a paper this way, but I'm also very like routine oriented, and I always like put things in their spot and then I bring it back. I'm not a very clean person necessarily, but I am very routine oriented. So in here I will bring home the keys if I like the answer keys, and then I have like the folders for each grade level. So I just got these colored folders like, I don't know, a couple years ago, a while ago. Okay, so this is like a side note, but I am the kind of person that I like to write here in pencil so that I can go back and erase and reuse. So with these colored folders, I have reused them over several years and just erased the class period based on when I teach and when I have prep. So last year, I was gone for like 4 days, and so I had like all my folders set out. I told the sub to put work in. This is Lucy. Let me say hi to the camera. She needs a lot of attention. But I had my folders out. I told the sub to like put all their work in their correct folders. The sub took a pen and wrote over my pencil with the class period. And when I came back, I was so mad. Like, granted, on this dark green color, the pencil did not show up very well. But now it's in pen, so I had to change the, 4B to a 3B. And if I don't teach a 3B class next year, like, I might just have to get a whole new set of colored folders, because I'm not putting white out over that because that looks dumb. Anyway, that's a whole other side note, but I go through each class, I grade each class. I actually have different versions of my tests for my senior classes, which I'm going to do a different video on how I handle all of that. But then I go through and grade everything, and then I put it back, and then I can record the scores. The other thing that I keep in here, not that I keep, I'll put in here when I'm ready to take it home. Hi, Luce. Go lay down, please. It's like a child, right? So she just bumped the camera. Sorry. I stamp the tests for kids that get A's on their test. I give them a cute little stamp. So I bring my ink pad, and then like this time I picked these 3 stamps to use as stamps for giving them A's. So I have a whole bunch of stamps that I got from Target, actually. They are the UB brand. And there were like 2 different box sets of stamps that were super cute. So I got both of those to then like stamp the kids' tests with when they get A's. I am thinking about using stamps next year with homework in some way, but I haven't fully decided on how I'm going to do that. So we'll save that discussion for another time. But that is all I ever bring home. I always grade my tests in green pen. I don't know. It's just a thing that I decided. I don't like the red pen because there are actually kids. The reason I don't do red pen, not just because I don't like grading in red pen, but also like I've had several kids write on their tests in red pen, which I am not picky. Like, I don't care if the kid uses a pencil or a colored pencil or a colored pen, like whatever. I'm gonna let them use whatever they want on a test or quiz or homework. I know some math teachers especially are very particular on that. I don't care. But I've had kids that have used red pens in their tests, so when I try to grade in red pen, it doesn't work. So I switched to using green pens. I don't bring pens home because I buy so many pens that I have green pens at home already. So that is my routine. That's what I do. If there's other little things I have to transport between home and school, usually it's like this that's actually sitting right here on the counter. Snacks for my snack drawer. For those days when I did not pack enough lunch or I forget to grab my protein bar for breakfast. Or I don't know, like my letterboard stuff. Like, it's always like little things that I need to transport between home and school or vice versa. And then I just carry it. If it's a lot of stuff, I'll grab one of my random old purses and stuff it. But I don't actually keep a teacher bag, and I am not sad about it. Like, I don't regret it. I don't really care. I've done just fine without it. So, I am curious how many of you guys don't have teacher bags. I know I've seen a lot of people like on Instagram post like, you know, their little look throughs of what's in their teacher bags. And there's a lot of YouTube videos on what's in my teacher bag. So this was kind of a gotcha. Sorry, clickbait. But, I just want to come out and say it. I don't have a teacher bag and I'm not ashamed of it. So how many of you don't have teacher bags either? Or if you do, what all do you use it for? What do you have in it? Yeah, let me know. Tell me in the comments below. And if you like what you've seen so far, subscribe to my channel. I am trying to get the YouTube thing going. So leave me comments if you have suggestions or things you want to share. If you like what you see, let me know and I can keep making stuff for you guys. So anyway, thanks for the chat and I will talk to you later.